Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Monday, the 19th of December 2022. Thanks for joining me. I want to use the classic tarot for today's reading. Let me show you these cards. Interesting deck. If I remember correctly, there's some cards in here which kind of contain nudity. Because I remember I was worried about whether I could put this on YouTube. I'm not quite sure on the rules on that. Okay, so let's see what the cards have to say about Monday the 19th of December and what energy you'll be working with. So let's have a little look-see. Hope you've had a great weekend. And let's see what this first day of the new working week is all about. Okay, so first card, we have the High Priestess. Oh, okay, so that's a message to listen to your intuition, to listen to your own kind of inner guidance, how you're being counseled via your higher self and really what feels right and good to you. Next, we've got the Six of Cups. Oh, that's beautiful. The Six of Cups is about love that is selfless and the joy of giving. And finally, the Seven of Pentacles. You can take a break. You worked very hard. You can now examine the fruits of your labor and enjoy those. So this is a very gentle, positive start to the week. The High Priestess is the second card of the Major Arcana. And she's the oracle. She's the person who has all the answers, all the solutions to life problems, because she is connected to the higher realms and she hears the messages very, very clearly, to the extent where she can write them on a scroll or they're given to her on a scroll. It's that clear. And she has answers which are loving and accurate, which allow you to grow and to overcome fear. She's sitting between these two pillars, the black and the white. Black represents the absorption of negativity and shielding yourself, and white is the color of spirituality and purity and something that you exude. So she's sitting in between good and evil, so to speak. So she's beyond the duality of this planet, and she's unified in herself by connecting with the higher realms. And because of that, she isn't influenced by either. She's her own self-contained unit. And it's beautiful because that's what the connection to your higher self does. It takes you out of this constant back and forth of life, and it puts you into a place of contentment and peace, where you get messages that genuinely will take you in the right direction, that will prompt you to grow straight instead of taking all these twists and turns. So with the High Priestess appearing here, if there's anything going on in your life that you're trying to figure out, you have all the answers that you need. I think someone asked one time what these, I think it's Boaz and Joaquin. I could be wrong, and my pronunciation definitely is off. And again, I could be wrong, but I think it goes back to Solomon. If you know the story of Boaz and Joaquin, I can't remember it offhand. Let us know in the comments, please. That would be great, because that'll add an extra element to this reading. We've got all the water here in the back. So the one thing that the High Priestess has in abundance is that connection to the higher realms. She's spiritually very adept. So if anything's unclear, take a moment to connect, close your eyes if that makes it easier for you, and let the answers come to you. So all this energy doesn't just give you answers, it also fills you with love and the desire to help other people, to be of service, and to get a real sense of satisfaction by making someone else happy. And if you have that desire and you actually do it, you will be amazed at how other people respond. Most people, if you give them a kind word or you let them know how much you appreciate them, most people will be delighted by that and will offer you something in return, because there's no expectation of something being returned. And that's what draws people together. So you're able to bond with people, to strengthen relationships that may be a little bit rocky at the moment. And both of you are kind of coming from a place of, we want peace. we want connection. Got all these trees here. We've got trees everywhere, actually. And to me, when when I was driving once, I was driving from Glastonbury to Bath, and I saw all these beautiful trees, and I was just like, wow, these are literally upside down lungs. And they're the Earth's lungs. So this is the ability to breathe and to have space in your life and to take things at a slow pace and not to push or force them. So these two cards, and even this, it's all about you being in a spot where you can sit back a little bit and smell the roses and enjoy your life. The Seven of Pentacles is in the suit of, or the element of earth. So Six of Cups is water, that's love and connection. The High Priestess I would also associate with water, even though she's a major arcana card. I mean, we've got all the water in the back and all the blue. But Pentacles is earth, and earth is about your connection to work, your finances, your environment, a sense of well-being in your own physical body, a connection with where you want to be, how you want to live, what you want your environment to be like. And with the Seven of Pentacles, we've got someone who's planted a seed, watched that grow, nurtured it, watered the plant, checked up on it all the time. And because of all that nurture and care, it's blossomed, and now it's got all these pentacles, which she can take and use for herself. So one, you're able to plant good seeds on this day. So that says to me, what do I want to do with my work in future? If you're thinking about starting your own business, it's the best day to look at that and what kind of business you want to create. Because this is really a day where anything that you start that's new will contain this loving, selfless energy, and it's likely that this is going to be a project that serves you very well in return. And this card, and I've never noticed that, is very similar to this, because if you are very giving in a selfless way, that actually inspires others to return it to you. If you say, okay, here's some flowers, they cost $11.99, I want you to give me £10 so I'm not out of pocket, that person's going to be like, what kind of present was that? Like, I didn't want to get into some sort of contract. So that's then not going to inspire them to give you something in return. And it's the same thing here. She takes pleasure in gardening and planting these things so that they can take on a life of their own. So ask yourself, what is it you want to support? Who is it you want to nurture? Where do you want to make an environment more beautiful? It's really about what you can offer to influence a thing or a person in a positive way, and that will be returned to you tenfold or sevenfold in this case. So that's amazing, because on this day, there'll be something that you receive that you can work with that makes you feel richer. And also it's this completion of a dream, a cycle in your life, and it bears fruit, and it is a relationship where everyone has benefited. So the High Priestess has a relationship with the higher realms. So if you work on that today and you say, do you know what, I want to have some sort of a breakthrough, or I want to feel the connection, you'll find that very easy. And I started to meditate when I was 28. I dabbled with it before, but I really tried in earnest to kind of look at spirituality and to have an awakening and all these things. And that was the best thing I ever did in my life. I really didn't want to be honest. I wasn't that interested in trying to connect with something out there that's invisible, but I looked at different types of spiritual technique. The one I landed on was transcendental meditation. That works for me. It doesn't work for everyone else. It could be yoga, it could be chanting, it could be swimming, it could be being around other people. Whatever gives you that sense of warmth and I'm connected, that then, if you try it out today, it will give you answers. It will give you all these rewards. The Six of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it's really about, I'm overflowing with energy and love and connection. So I want to share the wealth with other people. Amazing. Wow. Okay. So let's see what the numbers have to say. We've got 2 and 6 is 8. 8 and 7 is 15. 1 and 5 is 6, and 6 is a temporary opportunity. And because we've got the 6 here in the middle, it's the opportunity to show someone how much you love them. And to then have that returned. So it's an amazing day for relationships with other people and relationships with things that you can have, places, work, the higher realms. That's the real gift of the day, I feel. So I hope you have an amazing time. If you'd like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. And if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up. Please hit subscribe and share the video online. Have a wonderful day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.